It's me, i.l.y, and I need to shave. But before that, we're going to review this spontaneous album that came out of nowhere, seemingly, from Death Grip's personnel, Zach Hill and Andy Morin, the i.l.y's Scum With Boundaries. Now, they did the same thing last year, except when they did it last year, no one really knew who the i.l.y's were, but we still don't know what the i.l.y's stand for, and we still don't understand what kind of music they're really aiming for. Although I guess after this sophomore album we kind of understand what they're going for here. It's a melting pot of psychedelic rock, garage rock, industrial rock. There is still loads of sound and composition that's inspired by Death Grips. You can definitely feel it. I'm feeling it! There were some songs that were very, you know, as I said before, rock, with little bits from garage rock or psych rock. My personal highlight of this was Stop Yelling in the Museum, which has this very repetitive hook, but a very catchy one at that. It's very abrasive, it's noisy, it's very loud. You've got some pretty awesome horns just pumping through. There are some very jazz-inspired elements on what's the song called again? Starts with a C, ends with a U. This song in particular, I did like the way it was composed and the way it overall sounded, so I guess that's a plus. But the thing is, as the album went on, you kind of get songs that basically may as well just be in the Death Grips discography. The only thing that would separate them are the vocal style. There's a different vocalist performing here. It's not MC Ride. I feel as the album went on, it lost that little flavor that was separating it from Death Grips songs. And as such, it's hard to see this as, you know, its own separate project as opposed to just simply a Death Grips spin-off album. The song She's a Genius, whilst initially catchy, I couldn't help but just have my mind stick to the feeling that this sounded so much like I've Seen Footage from the Money Store. You've got that flow, you've got the way the instrumental sounds, and of course that hook where you've got that roaring, raving synth that's just going bow, 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 bow. It's not a bad song because I do like I've Seen Footage, but it's just, it was almost like a distraction knowing that this song was basically almost like a remix of I've Seen Footage. This album is really something for Death Grips fans, you know? I like Death Grips, I like their unique style of music. I loved Bottomless Pit, which came out earlier this year. It's just that whilst there are some moments on tracks where I think, oh yeah, that sounds pretty cool, I think like overall as an album, everything is just this melting pot of all of those ideas, and it all feels too cluttered to be something that's, at the end of the day, memorable. I'm on the fence on this one, guys. I think it's not a bad album by any means, but I don't think it's one that's truly, you know, going to stick with me. So I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Later, about.